Janis Jolpin lived down here on Belvedere. The hippie movement, what they project to you on the television shows is not exactly what it is supposed to be. The movement started, this was where, right here on this corner.
What up, guys? We are down here in San Francisco on the corner of Haight and Ashbury, and we are getting a little vlog on, man. So if you don't know about Haight and Ashbury, what it was,
drops on our skirt
what's important about this place is it was the beginning of, it was the hub of the 1960s counterculture hippie movement. So this is where it all started, down here in this neighborhood, right here on this corner, man. So we're gonna walk around, we're gonna check it out. They got some cool shops, cool places to look at, very colorful, and yeah, it's gonna be hippies for the day. Let's go.
Yeah.
What up, guys? Check out all this colorful architecture, man. All the art murals all over everything. It's beautiful, bro. Look at this. You got to see, man, they're very happy in the store, so go check them out. We're gonna go check them out. But first, we're gonna go over here to a little spot called Flippin Burger so I can fill my flippin' stomach because I'm hungry. At this little restaurant, man, we're just waiting for our food. Some guy had pointed it out, but now we're drawing our names on this little wall. Probably gonna throw our Instagram and YouTube on here. Yeah.
I tried the right chicken.
Real quick, we got drawn into this little plant store, and it smells amazing in here. Look at these little peace sign plant things. We did end up buying some little sage stuff. So we came into this crazy looking, colorful hippie store, and it's an artistic store. We were told when we came in that there's artists from all around the world, and their clothing that they've made is just on display here for you to check out and buy. So a bunch of cool stuff out here, man. Colorful. I think we're definitely gonna get one of these shirts. Left that store a little bit too expensive, too pricey for us, but a bunch of cool stuff, man. A bunch of cool tie-dye shirts and socks. But I'm definitely getting a tie-dye shirt down here on Haight and Ashbury, but somewhere a little cheaper. Hey guys, so we just got a pretty sick photo right over here on the corner of Haight and Ashbury. This guy gave us the secret. How you doing, bro? You see this guy?
That's how we do it here in San Francisco, baby boy. Haight Ashbury right here. You know what? Hey, 405 all day long, baby.
405 all day long. All right. He gave us a little secret, man. Pointed out this little star. I don't want to give it away too much, but it's right there.
No. We're gonna actually make the spot even more better once we
with the street sign and get all the stuff in the background. But he pointed it out to us.
But
the best camera shots, man.
420 now for over 20 years.
Really?
Yeah. Oh, we just learned something. Clock's been stuck on.
It's that time for me too.
20 years.
Yeah, it's that time.
The red house you see around the corner, that's the house that Jimi Hendrix owned.
Okay.
Janis Jolpin lived down here on Belvedere. See any more other history you want? I can give you a whole little, because this is what I do for a living, so.
That's pretty sick. I don't even know what to ask, but.
Yeah, me either.
I mean,
I've been reading stuff and just like reading.
Is that where 420 came from?
What do you want to know about the hate that other people? Okay. I'll tell you this. Okay, back in the 1960s, this was a very poor neighborhood. This was a very violent neighborhood.
Yeah.
But yet people moved here and got properties here because it was cheap.
Really?
Yeah. And these were bands, these were musicians that really nobody. So, I mean, they had the money and they got the spots. And then they started becoming more and more famous.
Yeah.
And that's what started blowing this up. But the hippie movement, what they project to you on the television shows is not exactly what it is supposed to be. You know, it was a lot of violence, it was a lot of drug use, it was a lot of I can't say it in front of the kids, you know, a lot of violations done to, lots of violations,
yeah.
But it still is what produced what happened and the products of our society, because we are the products of this type of society. I mean, y'all are a little younger than me. I was born during this era.
Okay.
And you guys are probably the products of that era, even though maybe not from here.
Right.
But everybody in that era experienced it at that point in time.
Wow.
Yeah.
That's cool, man.
But the movement started, this was where, right here on this corner right here. This corner exactly right here was the movements, the bands, the parties, everything was all, but it was all started here. Yeah, I mean, this was not prime real estate back then. This was a very dangerous neighborhood. Things were happening out here that didn't get reported to the general public. It's what came out of it that people recognized. It became a movement for people to be more free and more acceptable, I mean, because we have a lot of acceptability here, and it's
diverse.
Most definitely diverse, most definitely diverse, because we accept you for who you are, not what you are.
Right.
You be gay, straight, bi, trans, but it doesn't matter here.
It doesn't matter.
Not here. We want to keep this neighborhood the way it has been for the last, my existence. I'm going to be 60 years old. I know I've lived here my whole life. I'm a 5th generation native. This is what I know.
What's your name, man?
I'm Keko.
Keko.
Yeah.
Alright, Keko.
I'm old school from right here on the Haight. Grew up in the Mission District. Have lived in this city my entire life. And anything you want to know, I can tell you.
Now
because what you don't read in the brochures or see on the TV, I can definitely tell you.
Because my mom calls him Opie.
That's a good thing.
My mom said he looks like Opie.
That's a good thing. It's a good thing, little bro. Trust me.
Be happy.
It's a good thing, dude. Because he's famous. Trust me. And they're a lighter skin color. They're here because of you, motherfuckers. Excuse my French in front of the kids. I'm sorry. Y'all grew up in LA, so I know y'all hear a lot worse than we did. Oh yeah, go pet Nala. She's good. Yeah, she's good. Yeah, she's good. Nala, baby.
Thank you.
Enjoy.
Yeah, this for sure.
Enjoy your tourist Scooby snack.
Protect it with my life. Thank
You can say that you came to San Francisco and a motherfucker blessed you with some fucking
Right
treats.
on Haight and Ashbury.
Right on Haight and Ashbury.
Hell yeah.
Like damn, like that.
Yeah.
That was freaking cool as heck, man. We just got the realest history, backstory from an OG right on Haight and Ashbury. Right on Haight and Ashbury, dude. Handed Jasmine some of the goods straight from the OG's hand, bro. Super cool. That was really cool. Really cool experience, man. There's a few of those guys that's been out here that were born in around that time period, the late 60s, early 70s. And that's just the OG guy, man, just giving us how it really was, telling us about back in the day where a lot of crime and things and stuff did happen back then during the hippie movement, but the world just kind of focused on the good that came out of it. So, but anyways, we're gonna go check out a couple spots that he told us about, and yeah. All right, guys, what's up? We're just a couple blocks up from the corner of Haight and Ashbury, and we came to a famous house location. I don't know much about it. Jasmine's gonna talk about it.
This is the Grateful Dead house on 710 Ashbury Street. If you like music, then you know why this is a famous house. Some natives lived in it who stayed down here, known as the Grateful Dead, the band. And they stayed in here for 3 years, and that was from 65 to 68. And it's just beautiful, a beautiful Victorian home. And it's really just nice. It stands out from the other houses on the street for sure too. Except for the purple one. The purple one stands out pretty good too. So it just came to see the house that the Grateful Dead lived in. This is 635 Ashbury Street. It's right down the street from the corner of Haight and Ashbury. This is Janis Jolpin's apartment. So this is where she stayed in the 60s. And it's a beautiful home. Just a house, but this is where she stayed. So this is another place that you can check out in San Francisco if you want to come and visit here on Haight and Ashbury.
All right, guys, there he is, Jimi Hendrix. Hey, Jimmy, what you doing in that window? Just kidding. Hey, guys, so literally right from the corner of Haight and Ashbury, literally 2 buildings down, it's the 3rd building. This is the Jimi Hendrix building. You can see the address on there. Jimi Hendrix himself, the mid 20th century rock icon, man. That's where he lived. You've heard some of his music. You know him. He's famous. He's great. He's awesome. He lived there. Super cool, man. Standing right in front of his house. Kind of ironic and weird in a sense that the bottom of it is now a puppy grooming store. But that's where Jimi Hendrix used to live, man. Pretty wild that we're standing right here. Alright, so we opened this store called the Love of Ganesha, and this place has all the crystals, bro. All of the crystals. And incense, and Tibetan clothing and things, and statues, and prayer flags. Cool stuff, bro. What up? We just left the Love of Ganesha. We got some crystals, incense, smelling pretty good in there. Got a new bracelet. Usually I just get the black, but I don't know what kind of crystal this is. It's like a green and brown and purple. It's pretty cool looking, man. But we got some incense, and the lady gave us some free crystals and things like that. And it was a good time. So we left out of there, good energy. Went and stopped off. I was thirsty. I needed to get a drink. Got this cool little kava drink. Kava will relax you if you don't know. It's about 10 bucks, but now we're just walking through the neighborhood and just checking out the sights. You can't give everybody your cash, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of homeless people, beggars, but you can't help everybody, man. Or you won't have any money yourself.
Oh yeah, it's on YouTube.
Oh, awesome. Yeah, I think you got my card too.
Oh,
did
yeah.
you get a card?
I got her card.
You got it? Okay. You have an Instagram? I do, yes. Okay, we'll go.
We're gonna tag her on YouTube.
I'll put the link on there too.
You gotta check this place out. That's where we got first tie-dye shirt.
Come on.
That's pretty cool. Whoa. Alright guys, now we're just gonna go check out this little record store. I read somewhere that it's the largest independent record store in the United States or something like that. Don't quote me on that though, but I read that somewhere. And you can tell I'm hippied out, man. I'm hippied out. I'm hippied out right now. I got the hippie shirt. I got new crystals on my wrist. I'm just all hippied out, man. Been down here for like a couple hours. Alright, I'm gonna go check out this record store. Alright, going inside this huge little record store.
Yeah, the boys don't tell you that dog, bro.
What? Guy checking us out did confirm this is the largest independent record store in North America, so that's pretty cool.
You're not gonna find anything like it.
Alright guys, came over here and Golden Gate Park. It's a park that was inspired by New York City's Central Park, but this one's a little bit bigger in San Francisco. And we're down here inside the park at Hippie Hill. So what's kind of cool about Hippie Hill, I'll just read it off my phone. Hippie Hill is a legendary patch of grass located on the grounds of Golden Gate Park in San Francisco. This West Coast public park was originally inspired by the spacious Central Park in New York, but Golden Gate Park ended up bigger and with a lifestyle that showcases a local culture of San Francisco. It also talks about Hippie Hill is a sloping hill at the eastern end of Golden Gate Park overlooking Robin Williams Meadow. Got its name when it became a main hangout during the Summer of Love in 1967 and the ensuing years, given how close it is to Haight Street. So basically this place was just kind of like a hangout spot for the counterculture hippie movement and Summer of Love 1967. It's made famous. People come out here, smoke their doobies or whatever, and just hang out. So it's kind of a famous hangout spot in this park. And checking it out, lots of weed smoked here. We done found our stray dog friend. He's trying to come along with us.
What's up, dude?
Alright guys, it has been cloudy the whole time we've been down here in San Francisco, but we have still enjoyed ourselves. We've been checking out all the main things that we wanted to check out. There's still plenty of things I didn't get to see, like the Palace of Fine Arts and various other things in Golden Gate Park, and a few other things, but we got to check out the main thing. And this Haight and Ashbury Street and the Golden Gate Bridge were my two main things I wanted to check out. This one is definitely the most fun on Haight and Ashbury. But we're gonna come back down here to Haight Street. We're just gonna get some food before we hit the road and head back down to LA. We're gonna try out this little spot called Street Tacos and see what it tastes like. Give it the taste test. So it's right up the road. Go check it out. So here we are, man. Pretty simple little place. They got an open window. You can watch what they make and stuff like that. We're just gonna check it out, bro. Done with our tacos, man. We're full. It's time for us to leave San Francisco, head back down to LA.
I'm so sad. I don't want to go home.
We don't want to go home. We still love LA, and we have a newfound love for San Francisco. The city is beautiful. It's just beautiful. That's all I can say right now. And before we hit the road, I just gotta say a few things. We've heard a lot of people talking smack about San Francisco. They say it's dirty, it's a failure of a city, and things like that. You know, maybe at one point in time it was, and maybe at the, you know, in the middle of COVID, the pandemic, and I don't know. This is my first time here, but I've heard a lot of bad things people have said. And our experience here is it's super clean everywhere you go. Everything is beautiful, everything is unique, all the buildings have their own character, everything has its own aesthetic kind of character to it. Every building, street is different. The city's public transport system seems amazing and organized. All the streets are very organized and compact. It's a very unique place. It's just like any big, large city, you know, there is homelessness, but from what we've seen, it's not to the extent that some people make it seem. Granted, we didn't go to the Tenderloin area, but that's where you know, that area is known for being the worst. We didn't go near that area though, and if the majority of the homelessness is there, that's one thing, you know, but just speaking on, we drove all through the city. We didn't really see things that made us feel in danger. Yeah, I felt safe the whole time. Everything was beautiful. Everything was clean everywhere, man. So this is a great place to visit.
I enjoyed our trip.
It's amazing. It's so beautiful. That's all I can really say.
That's it for this adventure. If you like what we're doing, hit that notification bell so you know every time we upload, so you can see what we have going on. We're actually heading out of San Francisco. We also had wanted to add in that we didn't pay for any parking while we were down here, so that was a plus to our trip, because most of the time in LA we do have to pay for parking, but we didn't have to pay for parking. So we're full. We're getting ready to head back on the road and go home. So check us on the next adventure. Comment, like, share, hit that notification bell, and thank you guys for enjoying San Francisco with us. See ya. Wow.